Today on Torres Journeys, it's our final episode from our 2023 Summer Motorcycle Tour. Departing from Grand Junction, Colorado, the views kept on coming as the scenery remained spectacular as we journeyed through the desert landscapes and mountain passes. The heat was intense and the days seemed to stretch on endlessly. At times we found ourselves questioning whether we had forgotten to hit record or if we simply at the point of, let's just get there. Nevertheless, we managed to capture some clips along the way, and we'll fill in the story with pictures. Leaving Grand Junction behind as we make our way to our final destination, Tampa, Florida. So, join us as we conclude our cross-country adventure today on Torres Journeys. Day 52 of our journey begins in Grand Junction, and our destination is Durango, Colorado. Little did we know we would stumble upon a legendary route known as the $1 Million Highway. The $1 Million Highway starts in Ouray, Colorado. As we hit the road, the heat is already sweltering. We make sure to take a break and have lunch before tackling the next segment of our daily adventure over the mountains. Our first stop off is Bear Creek Falls, a well-known picture spot near the waterfall cascading below the bridge crossing over the creek. It's a breathtaking sight, and we take a moment to soak it all in before continuing our ascent into the mountains. Next, we make our way to the Molasse Pass, reaching an elevation of 10,910 feet. The air is crisp, and the views are nothing short of spectacular as we navigate the winding roads and towering peaks. As we arrive to the lofty height of the Molasse Pass, reaching an elevation over 10,910 feet, it's worth noting some fascinating facts about this iconic mountain pass. Named after the nearby Molasse Lake, this pass offers panoramic views of the surrounding San Juan Mountains and the valley below. Now let's delve into the history of the $1 Million Highway. Constructed in the late 19th century, this legendary route earns its name due to the exorbitant cost of its construction, estimated to be around $1 million per mile in the early 1920s. Despite the challenges of building through rugged terrain and steep cliffs, the highway stood the test of time, offering travelers a scenic and unforgettable journey through Colorado's majestic landscapes. So continue to join us as we adventure along the $1 Million Highway, filled with rich history, awe-inspiring scenery, and unforgettable experiences. Once on the other side of the Molasse Pass, we found ourselves in Hermosa, where we decided to take a well-deserved rest and cool off by the roadside. The crisp mountain air was refreshing after our ascent, and the scenic surroundings provide the perfect backdrop for a moment of relaxation. With renewed energy, it was just about another 30 minutes to our host for the evening. As we continued our journey through the picturesque landscapes of Colorado, we couldn't help feel grateful for the opportunity to explore this beautiful corner of the world. Day 53. After a restful night near Durango and Julia's heartwarming encounter with the deer, we knew it was time to keep moving. Our next destination? Amarillo, Texas. As we ventured onward, we found ourselves immersed in the breathtaking beauty of the desert scenery, with the sun beating down and the heat really working on us. Despite the captivating vistas, capturing the essence of the desert proved challenging. The harsh sunlight and shimmering heat made photography and filming a bit more challenging than usual. Nevertheless, we couldn't help but appreciate the raw beauty of the landscape unfolding before us. Day 54 marked our journey across the flat prairie lands of northern Texas as we made our way to Dallas. Our destination, the home of a mutual friend of Allison's, where we were greeted with open arms and the comforting embrace of air conditioning. As we traversed the expansive plains, the horizon stretched endlessly for us, offering little relief from the scorching Texas sun. Yet the promise of a warm welcome and respite from the heat kept our spirits high. Upon reaching Dallas, however, we were met with the chaotic hustle and bustle of city life. The traffic was horrendous, but the thoughts of cooling off in the comfort of our friend's home was a relief amidst the urban chaos. Day 55 held a special significance for me as I eagerly anticipated reuniting with my Aunt Betty after a decade apart. It felt like a lifetime of stories had passed since our last meeting, and I couldn't wait to catch up with her. It's a heartwarming to see Julia meet my aunt and share in the joy of reconnecting with the family. The bond between them was evident, and it was filled with gratitude to have them both by my side. After our heartfelt reunion, we continued our journey, making way to Louisiana for a night stay in Monroe. As we drove through the picturesque landscapes, I couldn't help but reflect on the importance of family and the cherished memories we shared together. Day 56 marked our departure from Louisiana as we embarked on the final leg of our journey, crossing through the states of Mississippi and Alabama before finally entering the great state of Florida. It was a sign that we were getting closer to home, and the anticipation grew with each passing mile. As we ventured in the southeastern region, one noticeable change was the drop in temperature, accompanied by the rise in humidity. The trade-off of sorts, but increased humidity served as a reassuring sign that Florida was just around the corner. Returning to our motorcycle adventure here in Colorado, we find ourselves approaching the picturesque town of Silverton, surrounded by the towering peaks and rugged landscapes. Silverton is a sight to behold. But our journey takes an unexpected turn as we jump ahead in time to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Here, amidst the southern charm and the hospitality, we encounter a setback, a flat tire on the motorcycle.
Well, the time is 4:18. Broke down or got a flat tire at 1 o'clock. It's about 3.5 hours. Got ourselves a new tire. Tried out, never had this tire before. Ratings are pretty good, people like it. So we just gotta make it back to Florida. That's what we're gonna do. Still have about 2 hours, we can do that.
While cruising along the highways of Mississippi, our journey hit a bump in the road when we picked up a small nail, resulting in a flat tire. Fortunately, luck was on our side, and the tire we needed was in stock, and the bike shop was open for business. With swift assistance, we were back on the road in no time. However, this unexpected pit stop set us back a good 3 hours, with Crestview, Florida still 200 miles east and a travel time of at least 3 hours ahead of us. We knew we had to make up for lost time. So stick around to see how this evening unfolds as we push forward, determined to reach our destination, despite the unexpected delay. Making good time under clear skies, crossing over the Mobile Bay on our return to Florida's state line, a surprise is waiting for us. Now, you might be wondering, what could it be? Well, one could only guess.
Pensacola. Yeah. Well, we got a pause break for rain delay, right?
With the rainstorm now behind us, our journey continues with approximately 65 miles left to reach Crestview, Florida. Despite the recent downpour, we estimated travel time about 90 minutes to our final destination for the evening. We press on through the night, cold and shivering, just waiting for a hot shower, dinner, and bed.
Julian, it's your first time at Whataburger.
Yeah. And I ordered a water fudge.
What a what?
Water fudge.
What a fudge. So, I thought I'd bring Julie here across from the hotel to try out Whataburger. I used to go to this when we were in Dallas. And so here we are now. Julia gets to try it.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, Julia.
Oh, good morning.
Well, it's Saturday. Our trip is
Getting closer to the end.
right now. We're just east of Pensacola by about an hour, Crestview, and we are hours and miles away from being back in Tampa.
Exactly 396 miles.
Wow. Yesterday we had one heck of a rainstorm, thunder, lightning right above us. We did find a bridge to hide underneath,
But
and
still,
had lightning strike a tree right next to us. And so we did take about 45 minutes
I think so.
until it cleared out enough. Still rained, of course, soaking wet. It was a whiteout for a while because I had the other visor on, the tinted visor, and when I lifted it up to try to see the road, poof, it was a whiteout. But luckily, after about a mile or two, we did find, about 3 miles, we found the bridge. We hit underneath the bridge, and everything turned out okay. One other motorcyclist stopped there on his way to Pensacola as well. So, all said and done. We did get a new tire yesterday. Yeah, we could have patched it. Yeah, we should have carried a patch, but that tire was kind of spent anyhow. So in a matter of maybe 1,000 miles, we would have had to replace it. So, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Running these machines aren't cheap, and when you go cheap, sometimes it bites you somewhere else. Or maybe not, it just depends. So, any thoughts for today?
Well, we're getting ready and we're gonna go have breakfast first because our lovely hotel does not have breakfast.
Yeah, they advertise it, but nope. So we'll get things packed, and we'll be on our final stretch back to Tampa.
Yeah.
And so, after 57 days of adventure spanning 14,500 miles across the vast expanse of North America, our journey has reached its culmination. As we arrive in Tampa, Florida, the sense of accomplishment and the fulfillment washes over us, knowing that we've traversed continents, explored diverse landscapes, and forged unforgettable memories along the way. From the towering peaks of the Rocky Mountains to the serene shores of the Pacific Coast, from the bustling cities of the East to the tranquil towns of the Midwest, our cross-country odyssey has been nothing short of extraordinary. We've encountered challenges and triumphs, experienced moments of awe and wonder, and met incredible people who have enriched our journey in countless ways. As we bid farewell to the open road and the endless horizons that have guided us, we carry with us the cherished memories, lessons learned, and the bonds formed during our epic adventure. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. From the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate your support, your encouragement, and your companionship along the way. Until next time, ride safe, keep exploring, and may the road ahead be filled with endless possibilities. This is Jesse and Julia signing off from Torres Journeys.